deity, you that best, describes what you need for your life, that completely encompasses you and protects you and hides you from your enemies. I don't know how my posts and my statuses are getting more traction with the people who need to see it and hear it. I'm gonna blame that on or attribute that to the law of attraction, because I've been praying for that, because I've been praying to find myself in more communities, to give and receive more of what it is that I need as well, which is support and being able to continue to protect myself and my children, and to keep us free from the harm of the how do I put this? The plague of patriarchy. The fact that the privilege of patriarchy, where from the beginning of the existence of time, we as women and our children are treated as less than, to be ruled over, to be presided over, and to be abused, and that we're supposed to accept this abuse as okay. And even in the courts today, there's not enough, we're just not safe. And we're having to basically create more of our own safe freaking spaces, and I am freaking sick of it. I echo your sentiments. Obviously, you wrote me because you echo mine. And the Me Too movement was a great kind of push forward, and the women's suffrage movement was a great push forward, but it's not enough. We need so much more, and they have been so violent toward us. It's time for us to be violent right back. But in the ways that we actually are. We are the community. We are the leaders. We are the protectors and providers and the hunter-gatherers, and it's time for us to assert that and to put up really strong boundaries against the disgustingness that we have to still continue to be subjected to. I grew up, I'm a very angry woman, because I grew up being dominated and abused, and the child abuse to domestic violence and sexual violence pipeline is real. I'm a product of that. I was abused, I was dominated, I was shut up. My light, my ability to speak up for myself, my ability to assert boundaries and say no was beat out of me from a very young child. So I suffered an entire lifetime of going from one man abusing me to another, to me bearing their children, and then being able to neglect and abuse one child after another. And I've finally come into my light at darn near the age of 40, where I am like, fuck all of this and fuck all of them. Enough is enough. I am done, and I am going to fight just as hard as they fought me to keep me in bondage and keep me and my children available for their use and abuse. I'm fighting times 3. Like everything that the ferocity that they put toward me, I am literally transmuting that and putting all that shit back on them. And I'm calling others. This is not a movement that I started. It's just something that I decided to become a part of, and to invite everybody else to do the same, because nobody's going to save us. Nobody's going to protect us. We have to do it our damn selves. That's unfortunately, there's not enough of them that hold each other accountable. They have each other's back no matter what, and they stay silent and they allow us to suffer and just say, go ahead, sis, be a strong woman. You can take it. I'm gonna stop there, because that's more of a black woman struggle, I think, than anyone else. However, let me stick to the point. You're asking me what's my mission. This is my mission. This is it. And I am just trying to educate myself and find every avenue I can to be able to fight to keep the peace that I have worked tooth and nail so hard to be able to create for me and my children, and fight to keep us in it, and to fight to keep any demon from ever disrupting it again and destroying it. Because a lot of these men are narcissistic animals, and they get off on interrupting you and destroying you. The happier they see you are, the more light you have, they look at you as a resource. They're sadistic. They are freaking parasites, and a lot of them only come to do just what the demons come to do: steal, kill, and destroy. And if any of them have been able to do that in your life, I've noticed, not just from me, but from the stories and the statistics of violence against women and children, it starts early. They want their toys, they want to own you, and if they've ever been able to do it, then, and you actually assert yourself and say no more, it's like a challenge to them that they feel like they must come back and keep you under submission, keep you under their subjection. It's like they don't stop, which is why there's so many of them that go to jail for murder, for stalking and for murder, because it's something that's so sick within the nature of, I don't know, maybe all of them, but from my perspective, the overwhelming majority of them, there's something in them that almost like makes it their mission to, if you say no, it's like a mission. Now they have to hunt you and they have to destroy you, because how dare you not treat them like the gods that they think they are. Okay, I'm done.